Jorin's bumhole. It's me, Bimbly Bloodaxe of the Lonely Mountain. Join me here in my Lord of the Rings online playthrough as I help the free peoples banish the shadows of Angmar from Eriador. Sweet, let's get going. Alright, we've got... Oh, wrong way. We've got to get the sigils from the Gaunt Men and then come back and see Radagast again. So unfortunately we couldn't really do these at the time we were at Nandaloo before, on account of we get given the quest piecemeal by bloody Radagast. So we'll just go down. We know where they are, and in fact, one of the Gaunt Men we can kill is actually in that place I was pointing out, where I said there was someone up and round the corner. I think that is what I was thinking of. We'll see when we get back anyway. Shouldn't take us long to get there. I think there are a couple that are just outside Nandaloo that we can kill, and then we're just going to have to go inside and kill 3 more. I think I remembered killing a couple last time we were here. There's one off to the side. Whoop. Ooh, yew branches. Set those. Dismount. And we'll get stuck in. These guys up here. One of them's a Gaunt Man, I believe. Yep. Gaunt War Singer. So we're just going to run in, kill them both. We're not putting up with any of that stun rubbish. That's it. So we've got a sigil there. Great stuff. And there's another one at the base of these steps, I think. There it is. So we'll do exactly the same with these. Give him the treatment. Awesome. So we've got 2 sigils there. We'll run up here. And I'll show you that place that's round the corner. Oh, Gaunt Protector. Kill that one as well. He'll count. Yes. Ooh, probably have to kill this one. It's all part of the white deed. I'll avoid that one. Let's get around the corner and get on with it. Get on with it! Because we still might have shadowy wraith problems. And as if by magic. As if by magic. Oh, and here's the Master of Nandaloo that we've already killed 3 times. Let's kill him again. because why not? This guy's just going to hang around there, isn't he? Sneak past. Will he let me sneak past? I hope I managed to sneak past. Yep, there's a gold protector up here as well. No, it's a shadowy race. I'm going to have to run. There's too many enemies. That's a bit of a pain. Ah, it's still following. No! That was close. Bloody hell, how far is he following me? Right, got beat there. That was ridiculous how far he followed me there. So we'll just revive for free because he's got to go back. But that's what happens with these shadowy raids. What a pain in the ass. How many of these? I still need to kill. These will have respawned by now, so I'll kill 2 down here. Yep, there they are. No, we didn't do too bad. We got to level 32 before we got killed. And we got killed by a shitty bloody... Got killed by a crappy thing that they've put in the game. The real game didn't get us. Just some crappy gimmick that they've put in it. Kill the one on the way out. Oh, didn't give us a sigil. Hey, bloody, what a time not to give a decent bloody drop. White Slayer is done. So now we're on Advanced White Slayer. Right. Back up. See if the shadowy wraith has gone yet. Yeah, he was just trying to get past him. I thought I'd actually snuck past him, actually. But, obviously not. Kill these 2 idiots. Including the Master of Nandaloo, again.
Has it finally dropped? No, still not dropped. That bastard. When I did it on the owl, it just dropped. The first 5 gaunt whites that are killed dropped. The absolute gits. Must be due to drop next guy. Not him, he's not a gaunt. He's not a gaunt white, but these two are back. Headbutt. Yay! At last. In fact, we'll just use a milestone to get back there a bit quicker. Right, because we got defeated there, we have got a slight... Yeah, we can't revive ourselves like that again for 54 minutes. But, just mean we don't get killed. It's the easy way of doing it.
There is a gaunt lord
These
here.
sigils bear the mark of Ivar the Bloodhound. He is a powerful lord of the Gaunt Men, and a dangerous and vile creature. It is he who is behind the corruption of the Red Swamp. Why would a creature such as Ivar travel so far from Angmar? Power, perhaps, but what drew him here? We'll take the Grey Axe.
I have a task for you.
This land was the site of many battles in the past. Some say the swamp takes its name from the blood of fallen men that stain the earth red, but my knowledge of the swamp's history is limited. I do know of a man named Aric, a wise man of the Egline, though only by reputation. He is a stone speaker, a scholar who studies the stones and collects knowledge from their markings. Aric knows much of the local law. Travel to him and ask for his help. He currently dwells south of here, beyond the Talath Gowan, down in Harloeg. He may provide us with the knowledge that we seek. Okay, Radagast. We'll do that, and we'll also, I believe, have to swing past Frederick, as once again he suddenly decides to have another quest, like they all seem to do in Oscaroth. Instead of giving you them all at the same time. Yes, thought so. The Stone Speaker.
Can I speak with you a moment?
There is a man you should speak with. He is named Aric, but we also call him the Stone Speaker. He is a wise man of the Egline. He is currently keeping vigil at a place inhabited by the cursed shades of men. You may find much to learn from Aric and the dead men of Harloeg. Find Aric by travelling south across the Great East Road and beyond the Talath Gaon. Venture into Harloeg, as far south as the swamp as you can journey, and you will discover the Stone Speaker in the ancient ruins there. The shades are not like the old wives' tales you might hear of ghosts. They seem to have no ill intent. We'll see about that. Right, so we've done that. And we've got to speak to these sort of troll creatures that are not trolls. They are this way. At the Torn Stones. And we'll see them first, because you never know. They may have some quests for us in the same place as Aric, the Stone Speaker. In fact, they have. They absolutely have. So it'll save us some time. we just go straight there. Tombstones are just over here. Yeah, that's like a stone circle thing. There they are. So these are the Jokerin, I believe they're called, and they're like giants rather than trolls, I think. Half giants or whatever you call them. What is this, little stranger? It smells of meats and furs. You say it is a gift for the Jothkin? Kekkonen accepts the gift, little one. Yet we cannot give anything in return. We cannot give help to others until we have no more troubles. We are chased from our home and must find a place that is safe.
You are welcome here.
We are pursued by our past from our home in the north and east. We fled as the darkness rose around us and came here to find peace. But peace will not come to us, not while the enemy follows us south. We stay here now, away from the forest and the bog, ever in the sun to shield ourselves from darkness. At night, the trolls will roam free. If we could confront the darkness and defeat it, we could perhaps make friends of others who wish not to succumb to the shadow of evil. You have helped the tribe who wishes our friendship. Perhaps you would help the Jothkin too. Why not? Would you fight the trolls for us? Make them go away? They hide in the bog, far to the south and east of here, at a place that elffolk call Harloeg. You are very tiny, but you should be fine on your own, less than a tiny. Got big heart. One called Galry. We left our home in the hills and stone caves of the north as the trolls stirred and took back the land. In our haste, we easily could have overlooked the leader of their tribe, but we were cautious enough to hear his name and see his look. He is large and thick at the legs, bearing the look of a warrior and the strength of many. He is called Galreep, and he is the leader of the trolls in Harloeg. What a gift it would be to know that he was defeated. A gift worthy of lasting peace it would be. He will wander through the swamps of the south. He will hide among the trees and his brethren and will be difficult to face. Won't be a problem.
You are
past in
welcome
stone.
here.
In our home, northward, we wrote histories upon stone. When the trolls came, we abandoned our home and writing, and now have little of the memories of our ancestors. The trolls now sift through our old homes and steal that history. We have no knowledge of why. We know only that they now carry our histories upon them. Will you search them in the shade of the forest on the east edge of Harloeg? Take back our past and return it to us. Don't know what the hell that accent was I've been doing. I've just made it up. And probably when I come to turn in all those quests, I'll have forgotten it and he'll have a completely different accent. But that's all the fun of the fair. Right, so we've got to go down there. As you can see, some ruins down there. That's where we're going. There's a little sort of ridge we can go down here. Oh, I have to kill this guy. He's in the way. Good-o. Back on Stoutheart. I keep calling him Stoutheart and his name's Strongheart, but we can change that. We're going to rename him. Stoutheart. So there we go. I'll start calling him Strong Art all the time now. Right, so down we go, and we've just got to make our way. I'll try and avoid killing a lot of things as I go down here. The reason being, some of the things we see, like the muck crawlers, and I think they're the Bethron branches. These are the next step up from U branches. So we'll take those. And these sickle fly things, I think we get a quest for killing these, like a bounty quest. So let's not kill them while we don't have to. Damn. I forgot it was quite a deep swamp. Okay. Platinum. So I think we're up here. This is where Aric, the Stone Speaker, is, plus a couple of ghosts. Got a new deed for the Grim Femmes, which is Osthair. I think there's only 2. This is an exploration quest, but there's only 2. We've got to find Nindor. Nindor is the ruin just round the corner there. So this is a nice, easy one. Here's Aric, the Stone Speaker, speaking to some stones. Book 2, Chapter 11.
What can I do for you?
I know much about these lands, yes. Do you know whence my knowledge stems? The dead hold secrets, great secrets, terrible secrets. Secrets they clutch to their chests like fire on a winter's day. Memories keep their hearts warm, you see. No, perhaps you do not see. But you shall. Oh yes, I believe you shall.
Would you
Okay,
do
you're a bit of a
something for me?
weirdo. You can learn many things from the dead, but there is one troublesome shade called Emmeline that resists all attempts at communication. Perhaps you may succeed where I have not. Emmeline is difficult. He is bound by pride and deems the living beneath contempt. If you could prove yourself to him, this might grant you enough status in his eyes that he will lend you aid. Beware when you speak to him. He will try and win your trust with pleasant words, then send you off to your doom. You will find him at the ruins of Osthair, which you mean right here, you mean. Stone Speaker again.
Greetings.
If Frederick sends you, then I bid you welcome. You will find this a strange place. The shades of the long-suffering dead walk in these ruins, but have no fear, they will do you no harm. Indeed, they may be able to teach you much of this land. Okay. The shattered
Might I take a
past.
moment of your time?
Ah, yes, greetings. The stones here speak to me and tell me of an ancient struggle that's played out here in the lowlands. On one side are cursed men of the same lot as Emmeline, doomed for their inaction. On the other side there is a power, I suppose you could call it, who makes its home in Garth Gawain. From what I can discern, these cursed men have tried to set right what resulted from their inaction, yet have failed again and again. These men, these shades, are not wholly evil, as you may know, and my heart is moved by their lot. I would like to help them set matters right, to help free them from their curse. Perhaps you could help with that. In recent days, fell spirits have stirred the waters of the swamps, taking the form of creatures called Dark Water. They have appeared in great numbers in Garth Gawain and driven out many of the shades. If you were to enter Garth Gawain to defeat some of the Dark Water there and bring their swords to me, I would display them and bolster the flagging resolve of these cursed men. Yeah, I can do that. Can do that, Aric. Another guy here. Glaithnoth. And bounties. So we'll just do one of each like we normally do. So crunchy
Stay a
crawlers.
moment.
Have you seen them scurrying on their little legs with their bellies scraping the ground? Yes, they may have a hard shell, but I'll wager beneath that shell there is soft meat, succulent and ready for a basting of herbs and spices to bring out the finer flavours lingering within. I aim to prove that we can live on more than what we can trade for with Breeland, and I need some aid doing so. You will find crawlers all throughout the swamp here in Harlowegg. Kill them and bring me the meat within their little shells, so that I may test out the viability of a meal of the crunchy little crawlers. Nice. Sicklefly pudding.
Could I speak with you a moment?
I've slapped a good number of these sickleflies and seen their insides. It looks to me that with the proper preparation, you could mix together a tasty pudding from what they have within them. God, you some sort of weirdo. Ugh. If you find yourself out on the fen and cornered by these creatures, will you collect their gizzards? I think I shall make a fine pudding from them. Oh, you sicko. God knows what soggy mushroom mash
Stay
is.
a moment.
I have no doubt that the mushrooms within the ruins to the west will be delectable. They have all the characteristics of a tasty dish, but they need harvesting. Aric has been clear that he thinks I will find trouble if I go there, but he told me that offering up these shiny gems may find me some assistance. All I want is 10 of the mushrooms from the ruins to the west, so that I might mix together a wonderful dish I shall call soggy mushroom mash. Would you be willing to help? Yeah, I'll help you, you sicko. Right, this guy, here's Emlyn. Emlyn Hughes, here he is. Thou drawest breath, and yet thou dost wish to speak with me. Thou art not like the man Aric. He is stone-wise and knows the secrets of this land, but even he I despise for his warm flesh and bright-eyed stare. Wisdom will be thine if thou art proven worthy. Dost thou dare face my warriors? If thou art the victor, then I shall help thee upon thy quest. Fail, and thou shalt not see the light of another day. Right, got to defeat his men, have we? Well, we'll kick these guys. How are you liking this? Eh? That was easy, Emlyn. Thou art still alive to draw breath, though ragged and coarse it be. Rest thyself and hearken unto me. Terrible deeds have I done in the name of the kings of old. While evil corrupted this land, my men and I stood by, did nothing, ignoring our charge. Now the Red Maid serves Angmar, something we swore to prevent. Iawain Ben Adar cursed us to live as half dead. Such was our failure. Dost thou understand? I will help thee in order to break my curse, but thou must do more to secure my aid. This land was corrupted by the war which raged here. Blood, much blood, spilled into the springs of the Lady until all became red and the springs became a swamp. The lady, whose name is not remembered, became the Red Maid, a creature lost and corrupt. Ivar, the Bloodhand, came not long ago and awakened her again and claimed power over her. Now Ivar is the greater threat than ever he was. Thou must strike against him to restore the balance twixt man and nature, until the Red Maid be redeemed or destroyed. My brethren and I are doomed to this wretched state. The west is where thou must travel to destroy the White Lord Brodhra and his soldiers. They serve the Bloodhand and must be destroyed. Right, do that. Obviously thinks we're going to get killed by that Brodhar, but we're not. We're going to kick his ass. Nathan. Blimey. Proper quest up this, isn't it? In sorrow we have awaited this time, when the shadow would rise and our part to play be made clear. We, the cursed and forgotten, who let the land suffer while we watched. No longer shall we suffer,
For the shadow tugs upon the chains about us and pulls us towards absolution. At long last there shall be rest. Our brethren, long sleeping in the earth, are now taken from their slumber by fell spirits out of the past, spirits called by their master to march by his side in the fortress of Garth Agawen. Now they stir where once they slumbered. West once our home, now in ruins, the dead walk anew. Our time is short to strike back against the past, but perhaps thou art willing to aid us. Yes, the last. Of deeds we were the same, in name we shared our last. Lost to us through death, returned to us through shadow, which grows in this land. He is not what he was. There is no memory there. There is no knowledge of what came before. But the body rises and must be laid to rest. I speak of our brethren, but not so. I truly speak of the thing called Gostoth, which wanders the depths of the ruins west of Osthair. Seek thou this creature and destroy it, lest it plague us still. And last but not least, something yet to be found. In the ruins of the west, where once my booted feet walked the stone halls, I lost one very dear to me. The last remembrance I had of her was a ring now lost. Should you enter that place, search for my ring, though it cannot end this curse. Perhaps I will recall the joy that once filled my heart. I fear that it now rests upon the finger of one of those bloated creatures within the ruins of the southern bog. Right, so we ended up getting quite a few quests there. Alrighty, I think we'll leave it there, just to show you a few things. Just before we do leave it there, just come around the corner here, and over there where these trees are, that's where all the trolls are. So everything that Kekkonen gave us about killing trolls, we'll be doing over there eventually. But we may as well do what these guys have asked us to do first, and all of the stuff that they want us to do is pretty much centered around these ruins. And this is Nindor, I think. So when we go in Nindor, we'll finish that that quest. Let's just have a look. Yeah, so in here's Nindor, where the red is here. That is all trolls. Now, he mentioned dark waters. We had to kill some dark waters. We've killed some before. If you remember the Barrow Downs, a couple of the barrows had dark waters in them. They were sort of raids made out of water. Those are up here, though, in Garth Agawen. So that's in the northeast, up here. Okie doke. So, but we'll crack on with all this next time. And yes, funky. So here we are in Harlowegg, and we've got to kill a lot of things just for a change. Okie dokie. So who's this? Who's this dude? Right. Well, whoever he is. Oop. Here we go. Here's Bimbling Bloodaxe, Blade of Renown. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll watch next time when Bimblin will carry on his adventures in Harloway. But until then, this is me, Catweasel, saying toodaloo. Flip everyone off, Bimblin. Whee! See you next time.